This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Well, looks like you're going to have a lot of responsibility in the future, but for now that doesn't really matter. Currently you're in massive pain for Mum as she loses an arm to keep hold of you at all times. At least you only weigh a couple of kilos. The whole family are all excited to have a new member in the troop. Well, nearly the whole family. It's getting dark and the party's coming to an end, so after a long day of suckling Mum and having no idea what else is happening, it's time to get some sleep. It's now been 3 months and Mum's arm can finally have a rest, only because you're strong enough to cling to her back. You've also had some baby teeth through, so begin to get a taste for your environment. Not to worry, Daddy's nice and gentle with you. The same can't be said for your siblings though. You're now 6 months old and have seen enough of the others to have a go at this walking by yourself thing, so for the first time you voluntarily break contact with Mum. No one starts off as an expert, which also applies to your attempts to build nests as you turn 8 months old. For now that doesn't really matter as you still spend the nights in Mum's nest. You're now 1 year old and really getting the hang of this walking thing, moving further and further away from Mum, which leaves you open to attack. As you fight back against the ruthless oppression of the older siblings, you're not only learning how to defend yourself, but also developing your social skills and having fun. He never wants to play, just eats and sleeps all day. Over the next couple of years you continue to explore further and further away from Mum, eating more and more veg and practicing your social skills, although you do still sleep in Mum's nest. This ends when you turn 3 years old and are now fully weaned. You are now a juvenile gorilla. Western lowland to be specific, or as the scientists call you, gorilla. Not much changes day to day though. After everyone wakes up, Dad signals to follow. To get around you can walk on your legs for short distances, but prefer to also use your longer arms with a technique known as knuckle walking. After travelling half a mile, Dad decides this is a good spot for breakfast. He then gives you the go ahead and you all start obliterating the forest. This way you can get to your favourite bits of vegetation, like the stalks and roots. After a few hours, all the eating makes Dad sleepy, so he signals for nap time. All the adults make their nest, but you stare in disbelief, still full of energy and not sure why everyone just wants to lounge around all day. Guess you're too old to get away with that now. The afternoon rolls around and Dad gives the signal again. Finally, now something exciting might happen. Oh. Well, guess you could do with some more food, and fruit is some of your favourite, making up a large chunk of your diet. As night approaches, it's time to get ready to spend it alone. You're actually tired now, so after you've piled up some comfy leaves and branches, you lie down and shut your eyes. What's going on? We're missing a family member. Dad steps up and searches through the forest, but it's not good news. They'll be long gone now. The next day the whole family gathers to mourn the loss, then Dad gives a signal and it's time to move on. For the next week you continue the routine of sleep and deforestation, though your version is actually a good thing, as ripping apart the vegetation allows weaker animals to also reach the nutritious parts, and light can get into the covered areas so the forest can continue to thrive. Plus you always leave the plants in a manner that allows for quick replenishment. Look who's decided to show their face again. Dad tells you all to hide behind, then faces up to the threat. Now you'll finally get to see him in action. Well, that was effective. Problem solved. Dad again proves why he's the leader and protector of the family. Before you move on, Dad decides to take your safety a step further by signing you up for Surfshark VPN, today's video sponsor. You're 6 to 10 times stronger than a human, but just as susceptible to data theft, and as an animal with no permanent territory, you constantly have to make use of public Wi-Fi, a potential goldmine for hackers. Surfshark VPN is an app or browser extension that encrypts all the information sent between your device and the internet, meaning you stay safe even on unknown public networks. Mum is skeptical, but Dad explains a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning there's no risk at all if it's not for her. Convinced. You've had a rough time lately, so Dad decides you could all use a treat, and uses Surfshark to find the best deals on flights by changing his virtual location, so you can all go and visit your close relatives in the east, the mountain gorillas. Cool. Similar to you, same black skin, small ears, hands for feet, but hair's a bit darker, fluffier, and they're bigger. It's now getting dark, so after making your nest, you all cuddle up before bed to watch your favourite show. Oh, that's annoying. Luckily, Surfshark also lets you unblock content libraries and streaming services from other countries by simply changing your virtual location, so you can all still enjoy your favourite shows whilst you're away. When you realise you're not interested in Mum's show, you pull out your phone, only to bump into the same issue. Not a problem. Surfshark lets you connect unlimited devices on one account, so the whole family can enjoy their own shows at the same time. Mum's skepticism has gone, and the good news for her is that you all signed up through the link surfshark.com/James Toland to have 4 extra months. You can find this link in the description below, so go and check it out. Wait a second. Where's Dad? He was never really excited to book you a holiday, just wanted to get rid of you all for some peaceful alone time. A few more years pass and you're now around 8, which technically means you've hit maturity, but you're still not quite ready to mate. Over the next couple of years you slowly watch all the siblings you've grown up with gradually leave the group when they feel ready, until you hit around 10 years old and decide it's your time to go. You are now an adult gorilla. Okay, you're alone now. First goal, start a family. Oh, nice, there's 2 females over there. Probably already taken, but that doesn't matter. On second thought, maybe not. That guy will actually hurt you. Right, you're never going to attract women like this. All the other males are bigger, stronger, and have their silver hair already. You can barely defend yourself, let alone a family. It's time to start grinding. Over the next 4 years you go off-grid to work on yourself so you can become the most alpha gorilla around. You will prove that you deserve women and a family, and soon they'll all come begging for your protection. You even join up with a group of like-minded individuals to motivate each other on your journeys. Once you hit 14 years old, you're ready. You are now a silverback gorilla. You did it. Your arms are now massive and you've got that silver hair on your back, giving you the name Silverback. Adult males have this silver hair to communicate to others that they're mature, but it's also thought to help break up your outline so you appear even bigger, which you hope that lone female will appreciate. Once a female gorilla leaves her natal group, she has a choice. Go and join an established troop with a proven silverback, but be the lowest status and least important member, or join a lone, inexperienced silverback and form a new family as the highest status female. Lucky for you, in this case she's gone with option 2. Congrats, you've finally started your own troop. As leader, you make your first decision to lead the group to some food, and after your first day together you're already expecting a new member. After 8.5 months she's ready to have a child, even though she doesn't look it. That's because she's always had a large belly. Don't worry, it's not because you're fat. It's because of your large intestines needed to digest the bulky fibrous vegetation. Your first child. All your hard work has paid off and your life is now looking very promising. Oh, hello. Looks like you've had a new member. You're experienced enough now and she'll be out of mating for like 3 years, so why not? As the new day dawns, you instruct everyone to follow to a new feeding ground. As a fully grown adult, you now have a full set of 32 adult teeth, just like humans, except with these 2 massive canines that are perfect for munching down the same food children can eat. You're not the tallest primate, but you are the heaviest, and double the size of a female gorilla. To maintain this size, you spend the morning making a start on your 18 kg a day of vegetation diet. All that chewing requires some strong jaw muscles, which you have due to your sagittal crest, a ridge of bone that allows for the attachment of the strong muscles, giving you this long head and a top 10 strongest bite force. By midday, the non-stop chewing and digesting makes you a bit sleepy, and you now see why your parents always had nap time. What's going on now? Seems like they've both been fighting. You just wanted a nap, but sorting out conflict like this is in your job description. Finally, back to bed. Oh look, now they're trying to make it up to you. Well, they're not getting anything back. Time passes, seasons change, and you're now in a tough situation. Nutritious food has become scarce, and you've got the survival of the whole family resting on your shoulders. Leading the troop requires your complete focus, because if you don't find food soon, there could be serious consequences. Ow. Okay, maybe now you're starting to understand Dad a bit more. Hard times means you must resort to other methods of foraging. I'm sure they won't mind. You know, you're a bit of a farmer yourself. As well as helping light get to a wide array of plant species by tearing apart the forest, you're also vital in helping disperse the seeds you eat so new life can continue to grow. Right, everyone got their fill? Nice. Time to move on. You continue on, now looking for a nice place to get some peace and quiet and settle for the night. Oh, this looks a bit different. Why not give it a go? Let's just check that the water's not too deep. Perfect. After wading through the swamp, you find a nice spot to make your nest for the night. You eat a few little snacks that you found in the water, then get ready for bed. Oh, what? You just wanted to go to sleep in peace, but now you've got to sort this out. Okay, just like Dad and the leopard. You stand up tall on your two legs and let out a pungent odour from your armpits as your hooting gets louder and louder. You follow up with some light-ranged attacks as you fill up your air sacs, then signal your strength and authority, cupping your hands for amplified sound. Finally, some plants take a beating as you run around slapping the ground, then you display your teeth and charge, stopping just before impact. Yeah, I didn't think so. Great, now you can get some well-deserved rest. Luckily, you two don't really bother each other. It's been several years and you've expanded your family to 8 members, about the average troop size. Your first son should have really left by now. I'm guessing he's banking on taking over the group when you die. He's still a blackback and you've got plenty left in you, so it'll be a long wait. You're a bit cold today, the temperature must have dropped, so you cancel the travel plans and make everyone huddle together to stay warm. Even though you have nests from last night, you still make new ones, then instruct the family to... The family gets the signal to step back, and if he wants to stay, he can be the second line of defense. Then you find out who the intruder is. You'd recognize that nose anywhere. It's time to see who's come the furthest since the bachelor days. It's not just you on the line here, because the little ones won't last long if you lose. I guess the same can be said for his kids as well. You both follow the same ritual you used on the farmers, then charge each other. Okay, that's enough. Neither of you actually want to fight and would rather just peacefully leave, as long as you've shown you're willing to if needed. Where's your daughter gone? Can't believe she'd go off with a bloke that much older. Where did you go wrong? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, you hope she's made the right choice, cause it's a permanent decision. The years go on, and as long as there's breath in your lungs, you'll continue to lead the troop. Ah, you remember the days when you could climb like that, but now you're old and too heavy. At 35, you might not have many years left, but you can't complain. You have had a... life. You're about to celebrate the birth of your next child, possibly your last, so you've decided to make the reveal a special one. Ah, stupid chubby fingers. Thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check the link in the description for an extra 4 months free.